Welcome back to Talk of the Town. Recently returning from a national conference in Minneapolis, Dr. Frank Barbieri of 2SleepWellAgain shares the newest findings about the causes of sleep apnea and improvements to help us sleep well again. Dr. Barbieri, always a pleasure.
Great to be here again.
Thank you. So what national conference did you attend this past weekend?
This was the American Academy of Dental Sleep Medicine,
Okay.
where we discuss all the dental solutions to a medical problem. Sleep apnea is a medical problem, and we want to discuss the dental appliances that help people that have the sleep apnea.
And what new trends in sleep problems and obstructive sleep apnea, tell us a little bit about that. What are some of the new trends?
Probably the most highlighted thing in the whole meeting was the fact that patients now have a choice.
Oh.
The oral appliance is no longer considered like a stepchild type of thing. Well, you couldn't use the CPAP, so he'd give this a try. Studies in the Netherlands and other studies, Dr. Sistuli came and showed us that it is not an inferior treatment, and the health outcome with CPAP is the same. So now people have a choice.
Okay.
And John Hopkins, Dr. Weiss there, said that it's important that people have a choice. And I can sort of draw a parallel between breast cancer, prostate cancer in men. Years and years ago, the only solution was excision, total excision.
Right.
Well, today we know there's many more choices for both the men and the women. And this, I think, is another step forward in helping folks with obstructive sleep apnea. It opens the door to having more people engage the treatment and improve the quality of their life.
Understood. So you've been researching this for quite a while, and are you seeing that patients see an improvement in sleep with your treatment plans?
Oh yes, oh yes. It's been very rewarding to see people make great strides. Particularly, you know, they'll say, "Boy, I didn't know I could feel this good," or
Right.
"I sleep so much better." These sorts of things, so you know they're improving. And the studies show that as time goes by with the oral appliance, things just get better and better and better for the folks.
Wonderful. So many people, I'm sure you see this a lot in your practice, they basically hesitate to get that diagnosis, especially men. So how do you get their attention to come and talk with you about snoring and the possibility of sleep apnea?
Well, I try and bring up to them the fact that this problem shortens life. There's a big mortality factor in obstructive sleep apnea. So hopefully that's going to get their attention.
Right.
The sudden cardiac, just recently in last year, the American Cardiology Association came out that there was a study, and I think it was 10,000 men over a 4-year period, twice the risk of sudden cardiac death at night if you have untreated sleep apnea.
Those are really high statistics.
So, you know, I think that would get your attention.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
because the treatment will improve your quality of life, and it's so related to cardiovascular problems that there was a new group started. I'm a member of it, the American Academy of Cardiovascular Sleep Medicine, because cardiovascular problems and sleep apnea are so linked.
Wow.
That this group really goes and hunts out information that is between sleep apnea and cardiovascular problems.
Understood. So, Dr. Barbieri, if people are interested in the topic, if they think they may even have sleep apnea, how do they contact you?
Well, they can call the office, and we'll be glad to make an appointment. They can also go on my website, 2SleepWellAgain.com.
Okay.
And there's a slew of information on that, videos that they can watch, and links to Mayo Clinic and
They
Harvard.
can see the backup to,
and they get
to
all the
what
information.
all the facts.
Absolutely, all the facts.
Dr.
Just give me the facts, man.
That's right. Dr. Barbieri, always a pleasure, and thank you for such great information.
Thank you for having me.
And we thank you so much for joining us on today's Talk of the Town.